Welcome viewers, and you might remember a few weeks ago we rode the BMW HB2 Enduro, a bike from 20 years ago that was designed to be the best off-road adventure bike a BMW could be. We enjoyed it, and now it's a classic. But since then, adventure bikes have been getting bigger and bigger, until now. This is the new BMW R80 G/S that was loaned to us by the good people at BMW East Rand. It's a homage to the first GS, the R80, which at the time was called a G/S, before the later models were just called the now common GS. So this one is a G/S. Someone we thought would really enjoy this is Mr. Glenn Foley. So we roped him in from his busy schedule and told him to get riding.
Okay, so yesterday I was out working, the guys phoned me, they said, you're going to take a day off, you're going to come and ride a bike that you really love. They couldn't have got it more correct. This R1200 GS is just, it's so much fun. There's a few reasons for that. Number one, my feet can touch the floor. Look at this, it's comfortable, it's light, it's easy. Everything fits, handlebars are in the right place, easy to ride. GS 1200 engine, man, it's cool. It's got creamy power, it's got a solid bottom end. I was a little bit worried. You saw us going up and down the mountain there. It might stall and stop all over the place. It doesn't. You get onto the road, you open the throttle, poof, it's gone. Guys, I'm going to have to ride this thing a little bit longer if you'd excuse me, but I'm going to tell you right now, if the price is right, there may just be one of these in my garage soon. It's a bike I could use every day, quite happily.
Well, we will get to the price later. First, let's see what we have. The styling is obviously based on the original R80 G/S from 1980, a somewhat iconic look from a time when GSs were all about simple off-road machines. This matches that theme quite nicely.
The new R12 is quite a piece of kit. The boys were absolutely correct when they said that I would love it. I've always loved the kind of retro look. Let's go over these rocks. And the beauty of a scrambler like bike like this is that you can just head off and go exploring. In a nutshell, this bike is small and it's super comfortable. Everything is well placed. I love the simplicity. There's kind of 3 rider modes, ABS, and that's as far as I've explored.
Indeed, there are 3 power modes, together with ABS and traction control. That small TFT dash is also available as an analog clock alternative, which is nice. That boxer twin motor is from the original R1200 GS, not the liquid cooled version, but the old school air and oil cooled variety. It was known as being a hardy workhorse, producing 109 horsepower and 115 Nm of torque that is fed to the rear wheel via the traditional BMW shaft drive.
I know that there used to be a little trail up this mountain. I want to see how it copes up there. There we are. And this is where I'm sure the boxer motor will come into play. You put it into, what am I in, first gear? It's got a very simple little clear, easy to read dash, no fancy TFT stuff here. It tells me I'm in first gear, it tells me I'm in enduro mode, which makes the power perhaps a little bit softer than street. Look at this, it just walks up the hill in first gear. I've got to tell you, I've been out riding most of the day and I haven't managed to stall the bike or fall over or anything once, and that's something that people really do want to know about.
The frame is sturdy steel piping, with adjustable upside down forks and an adjustable rear shock. They have a travel of 210 millimeters, which is not class leading, but pretty darn good. The wheels are obviously spoked, with a 17-inch rear, and more so, for the first time in many years, we have a BMW with a 21-inch front wheel. All this adds up to a wet weight of 229 kilograms.
And a second thought, they've moved as far away from the GSs as they possibly can in terms of styling and stuff, where they've all gone modern and big and huge. They've gone in the opposite direction with us, focusing more on the ride experience than just out and out travel. And I like the GS13s, but I've always found them very big and very intimidating. They are super for what they are, but this bike just makes life easy. You saw that on a big adventure, maybe not so happy going up and down this hill with all the rocks. With it being low, you'd worry about ground clearance. You'll see the photographs. I haven't managed to smack a rock. Look, I'm not going to go and do proper rock gardens on this bike. I don't even know what it costs, but it's not my motorbike. But it's got good ground clearance. And I'll tell you this, it's quite big and long, but with it being low to the ground, it's easy to turn around, which is a pleasure when you're doing photos and filming for things like the bike show. This bike you can ride as fast as you like or as slowly as you like, and it's just easy. And I know what Donovan's going to say. He says, what don't you like about it? I think the one thing I might not like is the fact that it has a fob, because in our line of business, when people swap rides and things, some fool rides off with a fob and then you sit on the side of the road. What's wrong with keys, guys? Put a key in, life's good, life's happy.
The standard seat is a single unit, shaped in a similar fashion to that of an enduro bike, with lots of room for the rider to move around. There is the option of a passenger seat though. Also, there's no luggage rack. But there are several options of soft luggage, including a top bag, side bags, tank bags, and so on, which is all probably a better idea for off-roading than hard luggage, which will probably snap off after the first big bump.
I'm super impressed. This is a lekker fun bike to ride. It's the kind of bike that I could absolutely ride every day. In fact, when I saw it this morning, when I went out for a cup of coffee, because I wasn't sure what they were talking about, it was standing outside our office. I actually put the chair down and I just sat there quietly. I wouldn't say watching the sunrise, because anyone who knows me knows I'm not up before sunrise. And I just sat and looked at it. It's littered with all the option 719 stuff, which makes it even more pretty. I'm not sure what it's supposed to look like in standard, guys, because I've done no research on this bike. I wish that BMW SA had given us a tow in when it first arrived. But I'm sure mighty glad that the folks at BMW East Rand have given us a ride. It is absolutely brilliant. Really, you need to go and ride one.
This bike is available in 3 color schemes: a matte black, a white, red and blue version that matches the original G/S looks. This color scheme though is from the BMW 719 options list. Now we move on to the price. In base trim, it's 273,000 Rand. But after you've added goods to it, including electronic goods like cruise control, heated grips, hill hold control, connectivity.
Something I haven't mentioned is the fact that it's got quick shifter up and down. And in my opinion, that should be mandatory on every new motorbike that comes out of any factory in the whole world. This just makes life easy. And it talks to you. You get down. Oh, so lekker.
Yes, that. Plus guards and colours and all sorts, you are now north of 300,000 Rand. Which begs a very important question. Is it worth it? Well, we wish it were less. But that's just how much bikes cost these days. It is, at the moment, the most off-road capable motorcycle BMW makes. And that should mean a lot. especially to the off-road fanatical South Africans. If you want to see for yourself, the bike came from BMW East Rand, so go and have a look.